At about 1:40 p.m. on November 7, the delegation plane from Taipei, China landed at the Da Nang International Airport. This is the first delegation from Apec economic ministers to attend the Apec 2017 summit in Da Nang. The delegation of Taipei, China was Tong Soo-do, nominated by the leader of Thai English. Last year, Tong Soo-do took over as Taipei, China representative of the Apec Forum in Peru. Taipei, China joined Apec in November 1991. The Apec 2017 summit, the main activity of the Apec 2017 summit, takes place on 10 and the 11th of October. Switch to other news. What does Putin do to Apec Da Nang? The Russian President Vladimir Putin has a diverse array of vehicles and is very modern, serving the needs of the people. His travels during each trip. In terms of specialists, according to the RBTH, President Putin has a fleet of aircraft with various types of aircraft to serve the long journey or very long. This squadron consists of the Il-96-300PU, 214 and Mi-8 helicopters. Coming to this fleet will be added two Sukhoi Superjet 100. It is in charge of the Russian presidential office, transporting President Putin, Prime Minister Dmitry Medvedev, Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, National Duma Chairman Valentina Matvienko and senior officials from the government as well as the main church, Russian Orthodox Church. Correspondents and members of the delegation are often invited by President Putin to accompany the modernists. Like the president's vehicle, Putin's aircraft are also equipped with state-of-the-art communication systems so that he can carry out every command as Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. Manages Russian nuclear forces by encrypted protocols. Its base is located at Vnukovo-2 Airport in Moscow. In addition to the Il-96-300PU mobility, President Putin can also use the Mi-8 dedicated helicopter. President Putin prefers to travel by helicopter over cars, especially in crowded cities, because by this means he can avoid congestion. It is a sky thing. Also moving on the ground, Putin also has a fleet dedicated 11 Mercedes-Maybach S600 Pullman. For security reasons, the license plate is not attached to the front of the vehicle during normal driving. All Russian armored vehicles are armored, according to the RBTH, which can operate automatically if required at 80 km per hour for at least 29 kilometers. In the case of four-wheel punctured, the car can still reach speeds of 60 km per hour in the long haul. The driver of Putin's special vehicles must pass certain psychological and physical tests and be trained to drive under extreme conditions. This process can take up to 15 years. There are more than 10 drivers for the Russian president. These drivers are still training. Every week a practice session. They practice shooting skills while driving. Driving simulators with situations like explosions, driving on ice. When Putin travels, his dedicated convoy will be transported by a special national carrier to a destination several days in advance. In June 2014, Putin visited Vienna with 25 cars and 5 large cars. As Kanda Online reported earlier, at 17:35 on the afternoon of November 6, Russia's Ra-76,669 transport aircraft carrying the Apec 2017 logistic service landed at Da Nang Airport. According to Kanda Online, the Il-76 carries the means and equipment for serving Russian President Vladimir Putin when he arrives in Da Nang for the Apec summit.